Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. The action has already started. Tompkins plays it forward. Zaha hoists it forward. Ayew gets it out to the wing. Kouyaté gets wrestled off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Aguero. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Chance! Manchester have been mighty impressive away from home, unbeaten in 5. Kouyaté plays it over to the other flank. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. James McCarthy. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Crystal Palace were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
It is deadlocked. Gets the better of his man. Zaha, he gets past his man. And it's played forward. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? This has gone, that's foul. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cahill attempts a clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Silva. Dashing forward at pace. Going through. That's great strength on the ball. This is promising. Alisson catches it safely. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ayew plays a clever pass. Whipped it. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Jordan Ayew really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
Rodri. And here's Aguero. And here's Son Heung-min! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And it's Zaha. Zaha plays it in. James McCarthy. Plays it out to the wing. Gets it back. Salah. Silva. Son Heung-min. And we've reached half-time. So the other team has broken through. But certainly not going to want to try. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Van Aanholt. Zaha. Kouyaté battles to win it back. It's a loose ball. And here's Ayew. Plays it through. Schlupp. Zaha hits it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good interception. Manchester have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Zaha. He's left his man. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a decent ball. He just whacks it away. Now it's Ayew. David Silva plays it forward. And here's Aguero. McCarthy drives it forward. Breaks on here. And it's Kouyaté. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Aguero. And here's Son Heung-min. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Schlupp. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Aguero. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Son Heung-min. Aguero. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, some tackle that. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Dinks one in. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Keeper has beaten it away. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tompkins shows great strength. Mohamed Salah with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Zaha. James McCarthy. And here's Benteke. Over to the left. He's got away. Now the cross. And he's cut it out.
Crystal Palace showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's a good ball to find him. Zinchenko. Schlupp with a definite foul there. And here's Aguero, has a pop! And the follow-up, really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Mohamed Salah duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Manchester take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Crystal Palace get it back again.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. That was easy, almost too easy.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Andros Townsend gets into a good position. Oh, he's been flattened there. Silva hoists it forward. And there goes the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Varane is making his debut for his new club today. Anything you can tell us about him, Jim?
Peter, he's a player with all the physical attributes to get his team out of a jam at the back, either by mopping up a loose ball or launching a last...
He's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mahrez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Great leap! This could fall anywhere! No question, that's a foul. Mahrez, and here's Aguero. Oh, it's Son Heung-min! Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester grab an early lead. Good start. Cleared without complication. Whipped, diving header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Son Heung-min. Attempts to play it through. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Get the better of his opposite number. Aguero tries running with the ball at his feet. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Zinchenko up to meet it. Oh, what a wonderful stop.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up for the header. Harmlessly behind. Manchester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Son Heung-min! Managed to get it away. Manchester are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Bentaleb finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Alexander-Arnold played into space out wide. Out for a throw. Goes direct to the front line. And here's Mahrez. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Newcastle can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Oh, good interception. And here's Aguero. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Manquillo looks to bypass the midfield. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Rodri goes looking. Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Clark can get it clear. Crossed in. And it's hoisted clear. Whipped it again. What a ball this has turned out to be. Mahrez finds himself offside. Keeper sends it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a promising run he's making on the right. We've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester come off having scored the only goal. He's gone for it! Taken with style! And this is getting better and better.
Manchester produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And here's Silva.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Varane cuts it out. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Rodri. And that's sprayed out wide.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded. Mahrez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dummett sends it forward. Newcastle were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
And here's Mahrez. A heavy challenge. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He's had a shot! And that's been won straight back. Silva.
Newcastle have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter.
Almiron! It's bounced out! Silva. Manquillo. Longstaff. Almiron. Rose. Lovely feet. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets his foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Marco Verratti. Now it's Benzema. Now it's Mahrez. Puts it into the area. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Has a hit! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Now it's Benzema. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Mahrez!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mahrez just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Forward it goes. Back into the middle. Bentaleb. Longstaff. Zinchenko gets it back. Now it's Benzema. Rafael Varane. De Ligt. Hoists it forward. Dummett, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions. Well, hello and welcome to you on what has been a really wintry evening all over the place. We've had snow, particularly in this neck of the woods, for most of the day, and we have to be extremely grateful for the efforts of this evening's hosts in ensuring that our match here can go ahead as planned. There were reports earlier regarding potential difficulties reaching this venue, and you can understand why. Let us hope that not too many have been held up and that the match can go ahead as planned. It is Mane!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mane really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
It's found its way to him. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Liverpool have the league's best defensive record. Robertson. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Could move up a gear here. He's on his way. It's Salah! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And here's Shaqiri. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Hoists it forward. And here's Mane. Oh, he's broken through. Has a hit! Alisson gives chase. Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Firmino! He scores! And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
Aguero has a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Aguero did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Matip gets into the right position to intercept. Salah. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Robertson finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Tries to switch the play.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's pinged one through here. It's Salah! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Shaqiri. Lobs it in gently. Shot at goal! That is simply superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
That is fabulous. Just drink it. Mohamed Salah! Fabinho gets it away. And it's Son Heung-min. Rodri. Keita. Shaqiri. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's through the middle. Aguero. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. There's the whistle for half-time. Manchester playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample...
It's Salah! Plays it back into the middle, and it's Verratti. Mohamed Salah. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Van Dijk. Across the field it goes. Matip does well to read it and intercepts. Mane. Firmino. Has a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Varane goes looking. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rodri does well there, alert. And here's Mohamed Salah. Henderson cuts it out. Robertson. Keita. Shaqiri. So we've reached the hour mark. Robertson is charging up on the overlap. Varane very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Wijnaldum. Keita. Firmino! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Henderson goes short. Forward it goes. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah is being picked on here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this...
Oh, real! It's Son Heung-min! That's gone a long way up and away. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Oxlade-Chamberlain, who was a starter in the last game. Piqué gets it back and the counter is on. Matip. Just about up to 75 minutes. Robertson looks to get on the end of this. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Rodri. It's gone for a throw-in. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Milner clips one through. Now it's Mane. Mane. Oh, good. Tries a shot! He scored! And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at reparo. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Up to meet it! And that could come back to haunt them.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ball is over the line. Ake. And it's Aguero. Marco Verratti. Benzema. Mondi. And here's Sterling. Oh, that's neat. First official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that will be the final act. Manchester are beaten. It is not the result they needed. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the real chance!
Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Marco Verratti is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Away from immediate danger, plays it back, and the finish! And here's... and oh! And he's there to clear it. Zinchenko, great lead! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Manchester took the early advantage. Manchester scoring early again, in keeping with their trend of recent weeks. And they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Manchester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Son Heung-min. He's in! Hoists it forward. Jota, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Manchester lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. Ruben Neves. He's made sure that won't get through. Finds himself eased off the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He gets past his man, Gabriel Jesus. Just brushed off the ball there. Gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. The Donker goes looking. And it's played forward. Walker finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Big chance! And he heaves it forward. Look at the defender bombing forward. Plays it over to the other flank. Jota gets it back. Kyle Walker. And it's Salah. Son Heung-min. Could be thinking about and the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
De Bruyne brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Raul. Ruben Neves was the brains behind the equaliser in their previous game. He's got away. Shot at goal! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Goes long. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Kyle Walker. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries a shot! Final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-sport half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back underway here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Piqué plays it forward. And it's Son Heung-min. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. João Moutinho tries to get it forward quickly. Zinchenko. It's come loose. Gabriel Jesus. He's had a shot! And here's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
They've managed to get it away. Wolverhampton settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. Zinchenko did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Jota keeps everyone guessing. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. João Moutinho hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose! Zinchenko does well to read it and intercepts. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same. Wolverhampton showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Pete...
He's had a go! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Raúl Jiménez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Turns and goes back. Sterling battles to win it back. Raúl. And it's Benzema.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No, no way through there. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Gets the better of his man. Jota puts in a cross. Marco Verratti. Raúl.
Wolverhampton are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's got options out wide. Shoots! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Verratti drives it forward. And here's Benzema. Mohamed has a hit!
He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. João Moutinho, Ruben Neves. Ball's gone out of play.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to live up to its initial billing. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marco Verratti. He's got great vision and passing ability and seems to be able to dictate the play in midfield. He also tends to develop a really good understanding with the forwards and just kind of senses the runs that they'll make. And I'm intrigued to see how he performs today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. De Ligt battles to win it back. Hoists it forward. And here's Benzema. Loses his balance. Mohamed Salah!
Norwich have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Manchester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Valverde
Gets up to head it! And it's a goal!
Krul reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Salah. Norwich seek a performance here which reflects... Oh, that is asking for trouble! And here's Benzema. It's Salah!
That's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. João Cancelo tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Benzema. Mohamed Salah. He's on Mohamed Salah! Krul sends that a long way. Over to the left. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Whipped it again. Ederson is there to take. Valverde goes looking. Benzema. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Marco Verratti. Forward it goes. Manchester are leading with half-time drawing close. He's got options out wide. Timely intervention. Valverde. And help's available out wide. Going through. Son Heung-min. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Benzema. It's Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
There's the whistle for half-time. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back underway here. No reported change to either side during the break. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Manchester were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. And here's Dermich. Keeps everyone guessing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That's great strength on the ball. Well, they could break here. Well read, he sorted that out. Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Benzema.
Benzema really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's through the middle. That has put a stop to that.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And he's there to cut it out. Marco Verratti. Oh, good ball. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. And it's Salah. And here's Benzema. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Hoists it forward. And here's Benzema. Oh, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Verratti. Mohamed Salah! And he's there to hoof it away. Pings it in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Plays it over to the other flank. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It'll be a throw-in. But there could be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Just brushed off the ball there. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Into the channel. Forward it goes. He's in, surely. Shoots! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Benzema is there and he can get that clear. A heavy challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. De Ligt. Marco Verratti. And it's Son Heung-min. Goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Son Heung-min. And here's Benzema. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. So that's it, it is all over. Manchester can be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win, for which the players simply did enough. Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and De Bruyne! Hoists it forward. Manchester are in sparkling form on their own patch. 5 straight wins here. And it's Grealish. It's come loose. Grealish is onto it and can take it up. Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. And here's Taylor.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Manchester are the most prolific team in the league this season. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Marco Verratti. And now they can launch a counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mohamed Salah. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bernardo Silva. Gorgeous control there. Walker has it out wide and he's gone for it! There's it all! That is some volley, great technique.
Aguero simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
And it's Taylor. Grealish. A chance to play it in. Grealish delivers. It's being played forward. Grealish. Salah. That is a terrific run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Over to the left. De Bruyne. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Verratti. And the shot! Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Nicely controlled. It's got through and... you can get that clear. Mondi. De Bruyne.
assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Taylor. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Plays it out to the wing. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester come in, having established that lead. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Taylor. And here's Grealish. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mohamed Salah. And it's Aguero. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's had a go! Has a hit! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Taylor. And it's El Ghazi. Just brushed off the ball there. Ake plays it forward. And it's played forward. Defender's on the back foot. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is lovely footwork. El Ghazi drills one in. Walker goes looking. Goes long. That intervention was very necessary. Good idea, just poorly executed. Looks to thread it through. And it's El Ghazi. Here's the ball. Header! Good delivery. No joy.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
De Bruyne. It's gone for a throw-in. Marco Verratti. It's a brilliant interception. Across the field it goes. Foot in. Verratti did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Brings it forward. Taylor. Chester. Son Heung-min. Aguero. Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! Taylor plays it over to the other flank. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes, and it's got through. It's a loose ball. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Grealish. He's got away. So not long left in this now. Is this to be it? Is this where their title bid hits the buffers? Aguero takes control of enemies on the move. Mohamed Salah! Grealish. And it's Taylor. I'm more than happy to take the muscular approach. Grealish provides an outlet. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Coached through there. That's good defending, very good defending. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester always looked the more driven side, probably the better side. Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been... Has a pop! And the ball's come out!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Kiko Femenia. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Capu. Manchester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Kiko Femenia. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mohamed Salah. And here's Aguero. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Fence has got rid of that. Watford, and a creditable draw against one of the league's really big boys in their last game. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Mohammed. It's Salah! Goal! First blood drawn.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester get themselves, and the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Good idea, just poorly executed. Dawson. Hughes. Barati with a good steal, well played. And here's Aguero. And it's Deeney. Chance to break. Mohamed Salah. And here's Aguero. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Keeper sends it forward. And here's Deeney. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Mariappa drives it forward. Capu. Trudel plays it over to the other flank. It's got through to him. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Forward it goes. And here's Aguero. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. And here's Aguero. Capu. And here's Deulofeu. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Real chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Manchester leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's Mohamed Salah! Oh, he's really drilled it. Doucouré. And here's Deeney. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. Aguero spreads it towards the left. Capu. Doucouré. Kiko Femenia. Son Heung-min gets it back. Marco Verratti. And it's Salah. Salah. This is promising. Capu. Hughes. Manchester just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Deeney. Hughes. And he's surging through. Played out to the right. Gets into some space. Deeney opts to play it back. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
De Ligt plays it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Aguero. Good take, and he's had a look. Hits one! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And here's Aguero. Hughes. Now it's Deeney. Deeney with a delicate ball. He's picked him out. Deulofeu. Aimed into... And a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Manchester can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And it's Salah. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. De Bruyne. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Deulofeu. And here's Deeney. Now it's Deulofeu. Alexander-Arnold. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Capu goes looking. Hughes gets wrestled off the ball. So not long left in this now. Watford are facing now the prospect of failing to make it into the European elite. Dawson. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Watford can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Prödl. Dawson. Doucouré. Capu. Hughes. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's making good use. It's Deeney! And the keeper barely had to move. Look, that... And the referee brings it to a close. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved.